Now, the new bridge between the U.S. and Canada that opened this week could save trucking companies serious money, but consumers, they might not see prices go down. The Gordie Howe Bridge connects Detroit and Windsor, Canada. It has a number of improvements over the, 96-year-old Ambassador Bridge. And while companies may save a lot of money, those rising fuel costs and President Trump's new 50% tariffs on some Canadian goods could still mean higher prices on store shelves, and that includes for Americans. Stephen Laskowski is the CEO of the Canadian Trucking Alliance, a national trade organization, and he joins us now. Stephen, I am going to quote your alliance. You say the new bridge is an economic lifeline built to connect two great trading nations. I know you want to believe that this is we're going to pardon the puns here, speed bump and not a roadblock in years to come. But wow, things are really dire in this trading relationship just when this beautiful bridge, I will say, opened.
Yeah, though I think, Paula, that what this means to our industry and the 36 U.S. states and the Canadian provinces that rely on U.S.-Canada trade, it's nothing but good news. That bridge symbolizes easier access into the United States and Canada, more efficiencies for the goods that move on trucks, and it's the vast majority of which that moves on trucks. So, there are challenging days that we've gone through, challenging days that remain ahead. But this was a bright day and some cloudy days to bring some economic certainty to both Canada and the United States.
Now, Stephen, you and I have known each other for more than 4 decades. I can't even remember in the high school cafeteria a time when you did not have a smile on your face. So there you go. That's the Stephen I know and love. There you go. Okay, but I'm going to hit you with this now. You are an optimistic person by nature, but look, 50% tariffs could be a reality by August 19th. And look, I say this in the interests of both Canadians and Americans. It's going to be not good news economically for an organization like yours, but also lead to increased prices. So How optimistic are you that there might be some kind of a deal by August 19th, and if not, a good deal in the months to come?
Well, Paul, I won't pick on the August 19th, but I think there will be some form of deal, whether it's tripartite or bilateral. There's just so much money on the table, and both of our economies in Canada and the United States have grown as a result of those trade deals in the past. So I think common sense will prevail, that we will move forward together as we had. It will look different, but I believe that, you just can't get away from the numbers, Paula. You just can't. It's 36 states. It's all of our provinces. There's too much on the table, too much benefit for all to walk away from it. I believe, just like the bridge, that better days are ahead for the trade deals, and the trucks will continue to move across that bridge both ways, bringing jobs and prosperity for 36 states and all our provinces.
And we will see if your optimism bears out, if not, like you said, by August 19th to the end of the year. I want to talk to you about diesel prices. Of course, since we've had the war in Iran begin, there's been a big concern, still a big concern for your alliance right now. How much is it adding to the cost of goods going back and forth?
I think that, going back over 20 years as diesel prices fluctuated based on very geopolitical reasons and also refinery reasons, that the supply chain built in some business solutions, which is referred to as fuel surcharges. So there's mechanisms in place for all size carriers and their customers to adjust to these rising and fluctuating prices. So I think for the most part, no one likes to see rising fuel prices. Rising fuel prices is not good for the economy. What's not good for the economy isn't good for trucking. But from a business perspective, there are solutions in place for the trucking industry and their customers.
So you don't expect it to really have that much of an inflationary effect, you don't think?
Well, it has an inflationary impact in terms of the overall goods delivered, correct. But in terms of how it impacts my members, they have a business solution in place to deal with it. There's no question about it that as diesel prices go up, goods go up. But the trucking industry itself has put in a business solution to deal with those types of rising prices.
Gotcha. And Stephen, before I let you go, on this show, we have covered a lot of this issue about autonomous trucking and autonomous truckers. Autonomous trucks. I know that your organization obviously has looked at this as well. So I ask you, do you believe they are inherently safer? And where are we in terms of actually seeing these trucks on the roads in a big way? Like, are we a decade away? Are we 5 years away?
So you're seeing the trucks on the road today in big numbers. They're just not autonomous. You're taking that autonomous technology, putting it inside the truck to big driver assist technology. Just like your viewers have in their cars from every make and model, there's various driver assist technologies. Well, they're also inside the modern Class 8 trucks that you're showing on your screen here. So we are moving closer and closer to safer and safer trucks. But the reality is, being a truck driver isn't just driving a truck, it's delivering the goods. There's more to driving a truck than driving a truck, just like an airplane pilot. So I think for those looking at the trucking industry as a career to drive a truck, those jobs will be there for a very long time.
Interesting. You are not in line with Elon Musk. Perhaps I'll get him to call you so he can talk to you about this, Steve.
I don't think he's taking my calls, Paula.
Well, we got Steve, to me, your true personality to shine twice in this interview. I will note, I know you know your stuff. We'll continue. I know you know your stuff. We will continue to check.
Next time, Paula.
There we go. You know your stuff. We'll continue to check in with you, especially as we see where these tariffs could go. Good to see you, Stephen.
Thanks for having me on the show, Paula. Take care of yourself.